Sunday. We've come to what promises to be not just the match of the day, but probably the match of the season. We're at Bramall Lane to see two teams chasing a place in the Premier League. It's Sheffield United against Barnsley.
Also coming up, Horton unhappy as Huddersfield go down at home. Dwayne Darby provides some much-needed festive cheer at Hull. 2 goals from Mark Sale as Mansfield come from behind at Cardiff. And don't forget our information pages at the end of the programme. But now it's back to Bramall Lane. Sheffield United are in the red and white stripes. Barnsley are in the blue. Let's rejoin John.
Davis goes for the longer ball this time, and there's a chase on here for Hendrie. And Holdsworth, who comes across, concedes the throw. Eden took it back from Marcel. Hendrie with that good turn of his, and it's gone wide from Redfern. But that's the first clear opening of the game, created by the strength of John Hendrie and the foot skills, and it's a lovely low ball, an inviting one too. And you've seen Redfern score in those situations before. Well, the man with 10 already this season just couldn't finish it off. Hutchinson making himself available, as does Beard. Takes 2 to keep Beard at bay, and they did so successfully. And then it's launched by Sheridan. Well cut out by Holdsworth, and so he's up there now, and it's nicked in here. It might just be a chance for Walker, and finally Patterson with a shot, and acrobatically tipped over by Watson. A thrilling moment that. It looked as though United might get in through Walker, but he was unable to turn on his chance. But when the ball spun away, Mark Patterson didn't hang around. A cracking effort from him on the first anniversary of his debut for United, and it's flicked over the top by Watson. Watson's long ball headed by Wilkinson. Eden now up towards Hendrie, and Hendrie's still going to be in there for it, and Wilkinson now. Well, there was a chance there again for Barnsley, and it was all of their own making. Nicky Eden getting the ball back into the danger area, and it's the hairiest moments are coming in the United penalty area at the moment, but between them again, Hendrie and Wilkinson unable to force it through. More defending for Barnsley do as Hutchison moves forward swiftly. They've got chances this time. If the ball is good, and it is, it'll just be kept in by Beard. Here's his cross. Oh, and the header is straight at Watson from Cachorro. The clearest opening United have actually created, and it was Mark Beard who energetically got through on the right to take the short ball, hooked it across. It was perfect for the Belarus international Cachorro, but he planted his header just where he didn't want, really, straight at Barnsley keeper Watson. Wilkinson's onside here. There's only with Hendrie in the middle, but he's arriving now, and he got the shot in too. Not a fierce one by any means, and Kelly had to make the stop. But Wilkinson there breaking, I think what was intended as an offside trap, and whipping the ball in first time, but Hendrie just unable to get any strength onto the shot from the instant. Hendrie. Oh, it took a deflection as Hendrie tried to whip the ball across. It took a deflection, so it's a corner. And a chance again for Barnsley to send up the likes of Shirtliff and Davis and Dezeu, 3 big centre-backs. And it really would ignite the match if either side could score. Hendrie's come for it short this time. Plays the return. Bozančić whips it in. Not a bad ball. Kelly loses it. And there's the header from Shirtliff, which is kept out on the line. Kelly protests to Mr. Lomas that he was barged. The referee is having none of that, and what a moment it would have been if Peter Shirtliff had scored against Sheffield United. Barnsley born, former Sheffield Wednesday. Nobody wants to do well more than Peter Shirtliff today, and he could have scored a goal. And he doesn't get many of those. Patterson clears. Oh, well won by Dazoo. And Bozancic now, and a very good tackle from Paul Parker as well there. Well, you have to admire all aspects of football, and it was certainly a moment there to admire defending on both sides. And now Couturo's done really well here, and the shot was an excellent one too, but beaten away by Watson. And that's the best we've seen from the Belarus international, Peter Couturo, taking on the Barnsley defence at speed, and it required an excellent response from Watson to prevent him scoring. And it's Barnsley's turn to have one of these little flurries of attack. Bozancic wore forward, and he might hit the shot. Still he goes on, he's got to hit the shot. No, it's a thunderous effort. Terrific stop from Kelly. Well, it's the first time that Alan Kelly has really had to respond today to anything like that. But the Yugoslavian, Bozancic there, had only one intent in mind when he weaved into position for the shot, and didn't he crack it well? It was arrowing towards the top of Kelly's net, and he fingertipped it over. Eden into Davis. Eden looks up and sees the run made in the area by Hendrie. He'll turn. If he gets the shot in, he'll score. John Hendrie for Barnsley. That is so typical of the man. Oh, those Barnsley fans are jubilant, and John Hendrie again proves what a wonderful acquisition he's turning out to be. They're thrilled by that, but he's so difficult to contain in the penalty area. And when the ball came into him from Eden there, Hendrie showed great composure, and he whisked the ball in and under the body of Kelly into the back of the Sheffield United net. And it may be good enough to win Barnsley the day. United fans are streaming home. It looks as though Barnsley could win here for only the 4th time in their history. There'll be a terrific roar from the Barnsley fans when that final whistle goes, and there it is. It's a famous day for Barnsley, only the 4th time ever they've won at Bramall Lane, and John Hendrie's goal has done the trick. And coming as late as it did, it was difficult for Sheffield United to come back after that. And what a strange week it's been for them. A defeated Oxford, a win at Crystal Palace, but a home defeat against Barnsley, who now jump over Sheffield United in the First Division table, thanks to John Hendrie's goal. Sheffield United 0, Barnsley 1.
I mean, that was a smashing ball from Nicky Eden. He played it right into my body. I turned quick, left the lad, and just smacked it. It was, as you see, it was typical.
Yeah,
ball.
you love that ball into your feet, just shielding it away and then poking it through.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, let's see. I mean, I'm quite strong turning either left or right. I mean, I'm comfortable going either way, and it was just nice.
I think the lads gave their all. I mean, we've had plenty of injuries, but we put on a good display today, and I think we deserved something out of the game. Maybe we didn't deserve to win it, but maybe we deserved a draw at least.
When you've got a league that includes such as Sheffield United, Wolves, Birmingham, the big clubs, and people underestimate Barnsley and what Danny's done at the club, and obviously the board have done very well as well. Shrewd signings. I thought our front two played very, very well today, and they have done all season.
Elsewhere, there was controversy of plenty. We'll have all the rest of the Ensley League action in part 2 after the break.